This is Get to Know Alabama. We are back in 2026 with our very first interview this year. We have got an incredible lineup coming for you, starting with our very own Alabama musician, Drayton Farley. Let's go get to know Drayton. You made your Grand Ole Opry debut in 2023. You have toured with the legendary Willie Nelson, and most recently, you have had one of your songs featured in the show Landman. So how in the hell do you stay grounded with all of these awesome achievements?
Just getting to spend as much time at home with my family shuts that whole world off. They're two different worlds, and I can flip the switch.
Where is home for you?
Home right now is South Birmingham area, Alabaster. I grew up in Woodstock.
How did growing up in a small town environment like that influence your music?
You know, I come from a blue collar family, and all of my friends and neighbors are blue collar, and you know, Southerners. I think it influenced it like entirely.
Tell us how you found out that your song Touch and Go, which is a part of a very powerful scene in the show Landman, tell us how you found out it was going to be featured.
And so I went to this camp, and I co-wrote the song with Sonny Sweeney and Danny Rose. And the idea of the camp was for these songs to be used in Taylor Sheridan shows. Specifically at the time, I think we were leaning at Yellowstone. But then Yellowstone came to an end, and so I just kind of assumed those things were shelved, you know, because Yellowstone was over. And then, you know, a few years later, Landman happened, and Andrea called me and told me that they were going to use one of those songs from the writing camp in 23. You know, it's that ending scene. It's pretty powerful, and Demi Moore, you know, just breaking down, crying. Yeah. It really was the perfect scene for that song, and that scene with that song kind of made the song way more clear.
I know you did some blue collar jobs before you got into music, or while you were getting into music, specifically railroads. Can you talk more about how that has influenced your music career?
The railroad, I would take my guitar on the road with me, and I would go play open mics and stuff like that, and I would write songs in my hotel rooms after work, and so all those things for those years I did that, I think just like lended its hand to being a professional touring musician. And
now being someone that has toured all over the country, what is a common misconception that you hear about Alabama?
The idea that like we're not very smart. That's kind of a cliche, but it's also the truth. People write us off down here quite a bit.
Yeah.
Our opinions, and the truth though is that we're really resilient people and incredibly talented and smart.
You have a unique sound. It's described as lived in, raw. Is there any Alabama artists that have come before you that inspire your sound, or is this just kind of naturally what comes out?
Definitely. I mean, people that know my music will know Jason Isbell. I'd spent the years before that discovery being really into like the local Birmingham hardcore metal scene. So it was like this secret world that no one else knew about that I was obsessed with in that genre. So then finding Jason's music was very similar, and it opened up this new thing for me. And I actually went to see Jason played at Iron City, and Sturgill Simpson opened. Wow. So I discovered Sturgill, and then I discovered John Moreland and Tyler Childers and John Prine and James McMurtry, and all those guys immediately just became inspirations and kind of heroes. So I definitely tip my hat as often as I can to his music.
Is there a different headspace that you have to get in when you are going into the studio songwriting versus getting on stage to perform?
There are many worlds to being a musician. The world of touring is different. You create the art wherever you are, whenever. The touring, though, is more planned, and so I know I'm going to have to go to this venue on this day, and then I know at this time I'm going to have to be on that stage in front of people and sharing something that's kind of vulnerable. 5 or 10 minutes before I play a show, I'm usually just a total ball of anxiety. And, once you get to the mic, that's over with. Yeah. And now you're in this whole new universe where pretty much everything goes away.
I've asked you about how your life, your upbringing has shaped your songwriting and your music, but you're also someone that talks about being a family man and having daughters and having a wife that you love. How does your music career also shape how you show up as a family man?
It makes me more aware of like being there, because like you can get to feeling really guilty on the road.
Yeah.
Even though like you're doing your job and like everyone knows that. Like my kids know that this is my job. You'll be on the road for a week and you're FaceTiming them goodnight and they're telling you how much they miss you. So when you are at home, like you're more aware of like being there.
We're going to do a little rapid fire. Dream venue to play at.
Alabama Theater.
Do you have a pre-show ritual?
Panic Attack.
What about a post-show snack?
Whatever's open.
Roll Tide or War Eagle?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Do you have a favorite song?
Of mine?
Mm-hmm.
Dream Come True and I Need Your Love are probably at the top for me right now.
So tell us what's next.
I have a new album, and it's coming out March 27th. It's called A Heavy Duty Heart, and those two songs that I just mentioned are on there. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I've had this record done for like 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. So, but I Need Your Love is probably my favorite song on this record, and it'll be out in February.
Like Drayton said, he's got a new album coming March 27th, A Heavy Duty Heart. Pre-order it now, but there is a new single coming February 13th. You can also follow Drayton on Instagram. This is Get to Know Alabama. We'll catch you next time.